Well, welcome back in Gemini to your next 72. The channel message that I got for you is the higher you go, the less infestation, right? And if you stay grounded and elevate, you are able to maintain the infestation, right? Because the higher that you go, right, from the infestation, you won't know what kind of infestations is going to come into your life. I don't know, wasps, bees, roaches, spiders, snakes. But if you stay grounded and elevate, you have the tools that you need to cause prevention, even though you can ascend right to higher grounds. But there is a disconnect, whether that's forgetting where you come from, whether that is, oh, Gemini, you change, you're not the same person. Or you may get the result of those who took you for granted and they're trying to catch up, they're trying to connect. So let's see what messages come out. I don't know what that channel message is referencing to, but I had to say it. All right, what messages do you have for Gemini? If you're new to SGL Spiritual Guide, I do apologize, Gemini. I thought I put the chat up, but unfortunately, I guess it didn't happen. So all inquiries, email spiritualguideonline@gmail.com. Click in the description box, all right? I just uploaded a channel message on the podcast, so you can go over there. The icon is in the About section, okay? If you review the channel, Spiritual Guide and Light, that is available to you. So if you're new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. Excuse me. I was having my lunch break, right? Of my relaxation. The way that I like to relax. But anyhow, as you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe because I would like you to be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right, Gemini, air sign. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what emotions, thoughts, and actions come out for you. Let's go ahead and, oh, goodness gracious. Let me clear out the energies because I had to leave and step out to get my lunch. And I just had my relaxation part of my lunch. And I haven't yet eaten. But yeah, I got me a good lunch that I can't wait to eat. So excited about that. But anyhow, let's go ahead and clear out the messages. Clear out the energies. My bad. There is no wrong answer, Gemini. Okay? Whenever you feel like a question or a feeling is questionable, understand that if it's the feeling, there's many who have felt that experience before and they are open to telling you how to get through. Okay? And so be open to that. Others of you, it's more so of the next 72. What is it? You have to really pay attention to how you feel when it comes to making decisions in the next 72. Like, really. And it's not being complicated. It's just literally saying, like, it has nothing to do about, we'll wait till we cross this bridge. No, it has nothing to do with you running away. It has to do with a form of communication that eliminates a disturbance, troubled waters. What messages do you have for Gemini? This is a place for healing, confirmation, clarity, understanding. right? We want things to be smooth. And we're all, right, going through our thing called life, right? What I want you to pay attention to in the next 72, let me write this down so we can go back and reflect, Gemini. What does life mean to you? What's today? January 18th. Gemini. What does life mean to you? Okay. What does life mean to you? Something to think about. All right. And when the time permits, when I'm being led to do this reading, we will go over aspects of how life in a personal aspect, and then we'll go over on a broad scale, and then we'll go over on the outside looking in. Okay, Gemini? All right. Gemini air sign, for those who have stepped into the community of being a reader, we're going to go ahead and start this reading. All right. We all have learning curves. All right. What messages do you have for Gemini? All right. We have obsessed and reverse here. That's a good thing. And the reason why I say it's a good thing, because whatever you've been focused on in deep thought, okay, you fill in the blank of what that is. Because immediately when we say obsessed, we think someone's obsessing over us. Someone could be literally trying to figure out how they can help you. Someone can literally be thinking about, why are you going through what you're going through? There's a sense of concern. Someone, if this is pertaining to someone is no longer obsessed because they see that you got it, right? It's not the fact of you not needing assistance or help, right? It's the sense of, I got this, right? We have intrude in reverse, all right? This is someone that is not interested. Wow. Okay. Someone thinks you're obsessed with them, and that's not true. You're not interested. We have inferior. You don't have. This is not giving me arrogance in energy. It's just you're in a point of your life where it's like, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Got it. Got it. What other messages do you have, Gemini? Right? Understandable. What other messages? We have solemn. All right. This is letting me know that someone has an old soul, someone is old school, someone is traditional, right? It's not that you don't fit in, it's just you go about weight things differently. So nothing wrong with that. I feel like I have an old soul too. We have it's hysterical, okay? So there's a question at hand. Like, is Gemini really acting this way? Yeah. Because as a side note, we have mystified, right? You're a mystery in the next 72. Someone's questioning about you. Someone could be having a conversation about you. Someone could be investigating about you, meaning you may have a common, someone that knows somebody, and they're like, oh, you know Gemini? Oh, and they're getting information, all right? And on the outside, you may be thinking this person is not interested and they're getting intel. I don't know, place of where it fits. Let's go ahead and move forward and get out of that energy of emotions, thoughts, and actions. Let's go ahead and take a look at overall direction for the next 72. Gemini, air sign. Gemini, what's your house? Gemini, you are the third house, all about communication. All right, a message may come through. The threes also deal with siblings, brothers and sisters as well. All right, keep that in mind. Overall direction is a 10 of cups. Ooh, divine love, family, blessings, harmony, alignment, blissful. It's happening, Gemini. It is happening. Maybe that's something that you need to acknowledge in the next 72. Moving forward. It doesn't have to be a short moment of fulfillment. Okay. You just have to figure out a routine to maintain this 10 of cups of being fulfilled in the next 72. You fill in the blank of what that fulfillment is because cups deal with feelings, the emotions, all issues, the heart to the matters. It revolves personal relationships, emotional situations, but it's always involving someone if it's not and pertaining to interpersonal connection, meaning you connecting with yourself and understanding yourself and following through when it comes to trusting yourself in the next 72. Let's take a look at overall perception. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, I just want to let you know it is safe for you if you, everyone doesn't know anything about birth charts and placements and all these other zodiac signs. Gemini, what I'm just going to tell you is check all the other next 72s with other zodiac signs of the 12, okay? And what resonates with you, take those gems, okay, use those tools to allow you to have successes on a daily basis or a weekly basis, or your set motivation. Because some of you tune into your reading and you stick to that and you do the work compared to a majority who are constantly looking at readings and they need clarity and confirmation. And there is no wrong. Like I said, we all are on different stages, and with each stage, different phases. And when those phases are complete, whether we, receive our accolade of congratulations, you have learned this experience. Let's go to the next stage. Okay. Overall perspective for Gemini air sign. Overall perspective for Gemini air sign. I don't want to force it, and it feels like it. Overall perspective for Gemini. Inner childs. Okay. If you want more in depth in pertaining to overall perspective, moving forward beyond the next 72, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. So overall perspective with this 10 of cups, with overall direction, it's kind of it's confirming the bliss. All right. And this obsessed in reverse, it's like you've released needing to be in control. And there's this sense of Gemini. Some people may ask you like, okay, who is it? Is there a certain someone we need to worry about? And it's not that. You are just literally, you release without needing to talk about it. All right. What does a Gemini need to see in regards to this inner child? Yeah. Wow. So work is going to be needed pertaining to inner child with the title card in reverse. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is, if it's an upright, this lets me know that you're responsible, which is a good thing. So to me, it feels like someone is putting their own self on hold, but it's a good time right now. Right? I can't say if there's any red flags, right? And pertaining to putting yourself on hold, right? So the good thing to look at it is whatever this says pertaining to your inner child and you putting yourself on hold, right? It is aligning you, all right? This is giving me being humble in the next 72. Overall focus for Gemini in the next 72. Overall focus. All right. I'm only going to grab one. And there's no reversals when it comes to the keepers of light. So, communication 3 came out. So, there's definitely something that is changing. We have voice of truth here. Our overall focus here. It says stand strong, Gemini, in the next 72. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay. It says release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay. For the next 72, let's go ahead and tap into rebel energy moving forward. All right, overall direction is the 10 of Cups. Okay. Perspective, inner child. Overall focus is the voice of truth. What do we have going on with these adult children over here? We have mystified, obsessed in reverse, inferior. We have intrigued. Is this, yeah, intrigued in reverse, meaning someone is not interested, someone is not appealed here. We have solemn, someone is formal and dignified here. This is giving me like old soul energy. Someone is very traditional, masculine energy, hysterical. Someone thinks something is a joke on the next 72. All right, rebel energy. We have this electric energy here, and it came in reverse. So you are definitely, it's kind of like, how do I say this? Have you ever been in an app where if you're not engaging, it says your profile is low? It's giving me where it's like you're not connecting with people at this time. So there's something in this back end here with this 10 of Cups, with this perspective and this voice truth here. The direction is the 10 of Cups. So this is the things of evidence of things not seen, but the things hoped for. Okay. And we have this inner child here with the title card in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. There is a fear here. It's connected to that inferior here. No longer being obsessed of the whys and the hows and the when, right? But keeping your statue with the voice of truth. And it's asking for you not to persecute yourself in the next 72. Meaning don't be hard on yourself in the next 72. I feel like you're bigger than the picture, but your inner child is weak, or your inner child is preventing you from taking the necessary steps, because things that your inner child think that are triggers that are saying no, right? I feel like that's your shadow inner child than your higher self of your inner child, and it's asking you to let go. Okay. You need to let go. You need to tell your inner child that everything is okay. Okay. If you've never experienced someone doing something nice for you, your inner child's going to say, no, something is a string attached to that. No, they're going to take advantage. No, they're manipulating. No, your inner child is not used to kindness. Your inner child is used to tough love. So the mystery here with emotions, thoughts, and actions, you choose wisely here, okay, is that to experience the other side of what you've never experienced before. That's why I feel like your next 72 is a above and beyond. It's something that needs to be extended. This 10 of cups that you're feeling, you need to tell your inner child it's safe. It's a safe space. Moving forward, let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles for the next 72. What channel messages do you have for Gemini, air sign, pertaining to challenges and obstacles, if there is any, which we do see one, which is taming your shadow inner child. That's preventing you from what? This milk and honey. That's a challenge. Telling your shadow inner child that's never experienced milk and honey before in a healthy way. And pertaining to obstacles is getting lost and forgetting who you are, right? To where it's short-lived and then you become uninterested. You're no longer putting in the work to maintain the 10 of cups. And pertaining what tools you need to utilize, it's practicing grace, practicing being grateful, moving forward beyond the next 72. Let's go ahead and pull your goddess oracle, Gemini. If this next 72 does not resonate with you, you're more than welcome to email Spiritual Guide and Light, and we will pull all these channels messages for you. Okay, keep in mind this is a general reading. Goddess oracle for Gemini. Thank you for the light. Golden opportunity. What does it says? It says important doors are opening for you, Gemini, right now. Walk through them. Okay, let's go ahead and look at foolish energy. Allegedly. What messages do you have for Gemini in pertaining to foolish energy? What message do you have for Gemini for the next 72? Thank you. We have the devil in reverse. It's okay. Embrace this. Be open to this. But don't get lost in this. It may feel foolish, right? Because it's new. It's unfamiliar. Okay? If this has to do with being loved on, receiving love, someone helping, and it's a healthy. Okay? Don't think of the worst. Okay? Because you'll call that back in. And that's what we don't want, Gemini. Let's go ahead and take a look at feminine energy. What messages do you have for feminine Gemini? Keep in mind, Gemini, that this channel message may reference energies pertaining to you. It may not be your energy. We have muse of inspiration. Okay? You called it in and it's here, and it's like, it feels like a new you, feminine Gemini, right? It's going good, and you're already worrying about how you're going to maintain it. You're already worrying about what you got to do here and there. You're looking in your closet. You're going grocery shopping, meaning you're going grocery shopping and you're looking in your closet while you're grocery shopping and what it is you're going to wear tomorrow. At the same time, having a conversation, texting, right? Multiple texts. It's like you need to be present in the next 72. Okay. Masculine energy. Because this muse of inspiration, it's something that you called in of what you want. It's here. But for others of you, you're like, what's here? It's like it's time to let go so that you can attract what you've called in. It's waiting for you to become attractive. It's waiting for you to open up. It's safe to open up, Gemini. Voice your truth. Release the fear of persecution. right? Stand strong. Messages for masculine Gemini for the next 72. We have the Knight of Swords. Wow. You're going towards someone in the next 72. Were you waiting on this message to pull through? Or someone's coming towards you in the next 72. They're being divinely guided to come towards you. Someone's just waiting for you to say, hey, I need you. Here they come. Okay. But you have to be willing to let go and tell your dark inner child to say, no, this is safe. Everything's going to be okay. This is what I'm calling in. It's okay. And if you're not understanding that, it's basically saying it's like Gemini. Hey, Gemini, I need your help, right? And then you come on your way to coming towards me. I'm saying, oh my gosh, does Gemini like somebody else? Is Gemini talking to somebody else while they're on the way coming to see me? Does Gemini really like me? But Gemini is on their way. So there is a need for you to tell your dark inner child to stop. It's safe. When there is no red flags, that's telling you that it's not. So don't manifest red flags when they don't need to be manifest. Moving forward, let's go ahead. Most of you normally stop by. I do all these channel messages, and most of you just stop by just to get the romantic oracle. It's okay. There's no wrong to that. You know what I mean? You could be busy operating, whatever you're doing. Everyone has their own schedule. So let's go ahead and set your attention, Gemini, on your romantic oracle. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set my attention on you. And I'm going to reflect your romantic oracle in regards to self-love. All right? All right. What messages do you have for Gemini pertaining to self-love? We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay? Whoever's coming towards you is, if you don't know that they're in a relationship, or if you don't know they're married, they are. They're coming towards you. Or this is you, Gemini. Okay? You're going where you're being pulled to at this time. I can't say that it's wrong. We have to look into it. I don't know the end of it. I don't know the why. But all I know is someone is saying yes here. Okay? And pertaining to self, you're not connected to your inner child. And once you do that, you will be able to feel, and not only feel, but see the fulfillment of this 10 of Cups with this golden opportunity. Child healing needs to be done, so you need to let go. Okay? You know what feels right. You know what you want and how you want it. So we can talk about that if that's something you want to talk about. There's no rush. Whenever you're ready. Okay? Let's go ahead and shed some light on this reading. What messages do you have for Gemini for the next 72? What messages do you have for Gemini for the next 72? Shed light on Gemini. Is that pillar of light? No, it's get grounded. Get grounded. Okay? Some of you, you're being too sensitive causes your dark child to say, oh, nope, it's a red flag. Because you're too sensitive. You don't want no one to say anything to you, but you're allowed to voice your truth. Place it where it fits in the next 72. Is it you or is it them? Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation. For those of you who are concluding your next 72, Gemini, all right, I'll give you your affirmation. You're more than welcome to stay. What we're going to do is breathing techniques, where we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out. And when we breathe out, we're going to let the air out instead of keeping it in. And we're going to say these affirmations, all right? A affirmation. What affirmation do you have for Gemini for the next 72? For those of you If this reading didn't resonate and you have stayed and you've supported Spiritual Guiding Light here, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. It's the time of investment that means more than anything. Thank you. All right. Affirmation for Gemini, air sign for the next 72. All right. Gemini, your affirmation is: a river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. All right. For those of you who, time permits, I appreciate your time. And thank you for supporting Spiritual Guiding Light. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. All right. So let's go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. The second time, take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. All right. Affirmation: a river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. Again, a river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. Now, Gemini, let's say it together. And if you're another zodiac sign and you're in Gemini's energy, let's say this together. The house of communication. A river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. Yes, this is definitely the first step of you getting grounded. Okay, that's a good step, a wonderful beginning. Gemini, this is your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.